Hello guys, my name is TimGot, and today I'll be showing you guys another episode of I Cry Every Time, and today's going to be two replays. The first replay is going to be with the Cromwell, a tier 6 British medium tank, pretty much plays like a scout slash medium. And second replay will be with the clan event tank, the T23E3, the very special tank that only 4,000 players got. No, not even 4,000. 3,700 players got that tank, and I feel very special because of that. I feel pretty damn special, but I'm happy I won that tank. And it's, like most people say the tank is shit, but I actually enjoy it. But yeah, we're playing on Cliff with the Cromwell. The first thing I do here is go for the first fast spot, because this tank plays like a scout. This tank does not really play as a medium. It plays pretty much like a Type 64 or a Chaffee in that kind of way, because it's very fast. The DPM on the gun is also pretty damn good, and in my opinion, it's pretty much a perfect scout tank, if it needs to be a scout tank. But yeah, right now what I'm doing here is sitting in a pretty aggressive position, but I can sit here because there is no RD in their team. If there was an RD, I would not sit here, because it would be useless. Knowing that their team isn't really doing too much, I can pretty much easily just push up here without any problems. M5 Steward just sitting here. Bad move. No point of sitting with an M5 Steward in a position like that. You're scouts, you're not made to shoot people, you know? If you want to shoot people, at least shoot them in the backs, not at the sides, because it's not gonna work. Scouts are mostly for at the end game. They're not really made. Like, okay, not every scout is for the end game, but and the M5 isn't really for the beginning game, because then the M5 is a pretty bad scout in my opinion. A pretty bad scout. Two nice shots into the Tiger. He sadly misses, means I can come out again and shoot a couple more times into him. There we go. Two more shots. Third shot, but sadly our gun depression fails. So a very aggressive position on Cliff. As most of you guys know, this position is very, very powerful for tanks that actually have a lot of gun impression. Cromwell does have a good amount of gun impression, so the Cromwell can easily sit up here. And from here you can pretty much shoot everything around this area. And you can actually shoot down as well, as I'm going to show you guys here. Those guys are focusing on the people down there, the enemies. And they don't even have a gun elevation to shoot me, so it means I can actually have easy side shots slash back shots into them, and they cannot even do anything about it, like the Tiger 1 is experiencing right here. He cannot do anything about it. It's kind of harsh, but it's a very effective tactic. Kill the Tiger 1, 800 damage to him, aim for the other Tiger 1, and there we go. We can start all over again. And yeah, if you have a fast scout like a Chaffee, a Type 64, an AMX 3090 works as well here, you can easily go up here and pretty much destroy people without them even able to do something against you. Watch out for RDs. If there's RDs on this map, this hill doesn't really work that well, but if there's no RD, oh my god, free shots everywhere. It's amazing. KONS T20 gets away with only one shot into his face, and don't really have shots on the KONS because he's falling back. Sadly, our team isn't really doing too well, of course, because it's I cry every time. It will not be I cry every time if my team would not be doing bad. Tiger 1 is in a pretty powerful position. He can actually shoot from there up on the hill, so I don't want to mess with him right now. That's why I'm going this way, trying to spot the Hellcat plus the Cheeto that are somewhere in that direction. I'm waiting for the spot from T3485. He is in the middle. I'm trying some random shots, but no luck there. T20 is starting to push up, meaning I can probably have some nice back shots into him. First shot, and yeah, second shot, and he is out of the game. He cannot do anything against that. The Cheeto sniping from the back. I'm trying to get a shot into him at the moment, but he got us off-spotted. I try one random shots, two random shots, and I can afford that with the Cromwell because the DPM is crazy and you have a good amount of ammo in your tank, so you don't worry about doing some random shots. It's not a bad thing, and sometimes it does really work out. So Tiger 1 playing very aggressive. I need to get some shots going on this guy. put one shot into him. He does realize that I'm up here. As you can see, he's aiming for me, and I can afford one shot from him and then kill him without any problems. And yes, here we go. He is now a one shot, and it's GG. Tango 1 is dead. We have 3,000 damage, and we are doing amazing. That's probably already ace tanker, because this tank is tier 6, so you don't require too much. Hellcat pushes up on me, but doesn't really know how to handle me. I go auto aim because auto aim is a P. And I'm like, right now I don't want to focus on aiming, I want to focus on driving. That's why I went auto aim pretty much. Cromwell, the Hellcat can't really do much against me. He has no turret reverse speed. He has good gun impression, but no turret reverse speed. So he did not need to go up here. That was bad play by that guy. So the KONS is somewhere in D8, probably pushing up to our base, and the Cheeto was last spotted in E4. Right now, I can't really do too much. I'm trying to spot them, but no luck yet. I was kind of sad that my team died so fast. I was actually expecting a little bit more from my team to do in this game. Trying to spot people. Cheeto, I finally spot him. And as you can see, it's a pretty fair fight. He has the same amount of HP, well, almost the same amount of HP as me. And our guns are pretty damn similar. Pretty no difference. And I realized that, and I'm like, okay, I am a better player than him, so I probably will have better chance to win against this guy. So I just go straight in, but sadly, he blocks me, and I pretty much kill myself. I don't get a high roll. I try to fall back, but yeah, as you guys saw, I fell back, and my tank pretty much wobbled, and the speed completely stopped. So when I actually tried to go forward, my tank had no speed, and I could not evade his shot, so he killed me. Bad play by me. There is no need for me to go after him like that. There was completely no need for that. I just needed to wait up the hill and let him come to me. That would be the best play there, but I did not realize that, and I realized that after rewatching the replay, of course. But in the middle of the situation, you know, you're not really thinking about every possible way to go or way to kill the people. So pretty much panicked, hoping to win against him, but got unlucky, and he pretty much destroyed me. I really was not mad, but like really sad about when this game ended. Like, I kind of cried inside mentally, not physically, because I'm a man. I'm like a 110% man, as you guys know. But yeah, this was a really sad game. I was really sad about it. Like, it was such a good game. It was perfect. It was gonna be like one of my best replays out there, but I fucked up by going straight in there. So that kind of really sucked. But yeah, whatever. Let's jump over to the after battle reports. So here are the after battle reports. You can see I got ace tanker, high caliber, and 1,600 basic speed. Oh, I'm still mad about this game. 4,000 damage in a tier 6 tank. And a tier 6 tank, for fuck's sake. God damn it, team. There's so much guys that didn't really perform well, like an E25. 2 ISs did no damage whatsoever. E25/2 tried, Hellcat tried. Pretty much the guys all from above him tried, but the rest just failed and didn't do anything. Was pretty mad about this game, but you cannot really do much about this. Look at this. I have the 4 times the more XP of the second guy with the best XP, so yeah. Kind of mad about this game. I'm still mad about this game. We're looking at the stats of how I played at the last points. But you cannot really do too much about this. It was a good game. I just fucked myself over by having too much trust, I guess, and pretty much just going in there. But yeah, this was the first replay. Let's jump over to the second one. So here is the second replay. As you can see, I'm playing on Fiery Salient, and I'm playing with the clan event tank. Before you start asking questions, you cannot get this tank anywhere. You cannot buy this tank anywhere. You pretty much get this tank as a reward, saying that you participated and got yourself in the top 4,000 players. That's pretty much what this tank says. So this tank, a lot of people dislike it. Pretty much, I would say 80% of the people hate this tank and really don't like it. But I'm actually a fan of this tank. I actually enjoy it. I have 20 battles, and in 20 battles, I love this tank. I really, really liked it. And yeah, as you can see, I just pretty much destroyed that S85 by auto-aim. And yeah, this tank has the Easy 8 gun, or the Jumbo Top Gun, the 76mm gun. And that gun isn't that great. The penetration does suck. You have 128 penetration and 150 damage. That kind of sucks, but you can make it work. Believe me, you can make it work. At tier 8, you need to spam gold. You need to spam a lot of gold if you don't have any side shots or back shots. But in my opinion, this tank is just a beast. People just don't know how to play it, like, in my opinion, or they know how to play it, but they just don't like it. I understand this tank is not one of the best tanks out there, but it's certainly not one of the worst tanks out there, at least in my opinion. ARL, shoot him in the side again, and there we go. 2 kills, 800 damage. And yeah, I like this kind of tanks. I like having good DPM, a fast-firing gun, good mobility, and yeah, when my medium tanks have that, I love them. Kind of derping out on the C34, not sure what happened to my aim there. And the C34 is completely pushing in. We kill him as well. There we go. Cromwell was a little bit in the way there, but we still got the kill at the end. 3,000 damage, what? I mean 3 kills, and 1,300 damage. Comet shot us, but as you can see, we cannot pen him. He's pretty much completely held down, so we just go back to the air wall because we know we can pen his side without any problems whatsoever. But one shot, there we go. That was actually a hit. Second shot, it goes in as well. Third shot, nice little side shot there, and there you go, the kill shot. But sadly, it does miss, so that shot goes in as well, and now he's only at 5 HP, and the Hellcat secures the kill. I don't know, like people just say that this tank is bad, but I don't know. In my opinion, this tank is just a beast. Wow, an Amaranth there from the AMX, good play by him. And it's also a very accurate gun. You have 0.36 accuracy. Well, it's not that accurate, but it's pretty damn accurate. And I'm happy that it has 0.36 accuracy because the Easy 8 or the Jumbo that have pretty much the same gun, they have 0.4 accuracy. But this thing has 0.36 accuracy, so it's a big improvement. And it's, like, in my opinion, it does work in tier 8s. There we go, we meet another guy with the T23E3, and he's going to be a pain in the ass later on in the replay, as you guys will see. Right now we're playing pretty damn strong in the middle. Middle is the most important part of the map because from the middle you can shoot pretty much everywhere. You can shoot up the hill, you can shoot up the right side, and down the base. This is why a lot of people go down the middle. It's a very effective position, and pretty much on, like, you try to do as much damage as you can, and the best way to do that is go into a position where you can shoot a lot of people, you know? And from this position you can actually shoot a lot of people. Pretty much everybody if they get spotted, of course. Comments, one solid shot into him, next shot bounced, and then he completely fell back. At this point, our team is not doing too bad. A lot of them are on the right side, pretty much pushing that. I realize that KONS is completely alone, and he does need my help, so I'm trying to go down this way, try to help him out. I realize there's 3 guys up there, so I can't really push in. Put a one shot into the Hellcat, aim for the 485. Sadly, do bounce him in the side. Second shot does go in. And yeah, I almost ran out of EP here. 7 EP left, and 39 EPCR shots. And also the ammo capacity is also pretty good. It's like 80 shots, something like 85 shots, something around that. And that's more than enough in my opinion. For a freaking tier 7 medium tank, it's more than enough. But yeah, also people that didn't get this tank, you are not missing out on anything. This tank isn't that great, but it also isn't that bad. So, like, it's not OP, it's like you can make it OP in the right hands, but it's just one of those tanks, just a normal tank, you know. It just performs well. Also has preferential matchmaking, meaning it can only meet tier 7s and tier 8s, and nothing higher than that. Get hit by the T23E3 from the middle. Back off, try to get myself into a hold down position, but he falls back as well. At this point, I realize my team is pretty much pushing the right side, and I need to pretty much defend the left side, or do something on the left side. And yeah, I'm pretty much doing that right now. I can't really do too much. I can't really rush into 3 guys and hope for the best. But yeah, guys, you know me. I'm not a patient guy. I ain't a patient guy. So yeah, I start rolling in, hoping for the best as usual. The right side is doing pretty good so far. They're not dying. The 3 guys are still alive. And I pretty much realized at this point I could easily push him because either 4 Nash 3 did not spot me from the middle. Means I can just easily push in and try to get some shots going on the hill. D23E3 is probably falling back to base. Hellcat gets spotted. Go for him completely and go auto aim as well because accuracy on the move in this tank is pretty awesome. He misses his shot and yeah, it's pretty much game over for him. I'm still pretty aiming on D23E3, thinking he's still somewhere around there, but he's not because I went through here and he did not spot me, so he's not there anymore. Just trying to spot some people on the hill. I know there's at least one guy up there. We spot the T150 in the seconds here, if I'm correct. Yep, there we go. 150 gets spotted. We realize that, and we completely fall back. We put one shot on the move, but we sadly miss our shot. And I pretty much realized with AP, I can't really do too much against him. I fell back a little bit too much, so I need to completely fall down here. But it's not a problem. It means I can completely push over from here to here and get some side shots going on those guys. Our team is going for the cap at the moment. It's a pretty good distraction, but it's not gonna work because they have 2 guys up here sitting and sniping, meaning if the Yak Panther can spot these 2 guys, it's pretty much GG. I'm using the bush here as the cover, as you can see. I went out and carefully went up, trying to not get spotted by those guys up there. And I didn't spot them, meaning they're not there anymore, and they're not there anymore, or they're falling back, or they're not even aiming this way, you know? So we just slowly push up. We use the houses as cover and the bushes as well. If we get ourselves into a position where we can snipe from and where we can be hold down, our tank can do a lot of work. Talk to get skilled as well, and now it's only a Yak Panther left and me, and that's pretty much it. T150 was somewhere around here. There we go. He gets spotted. He's not looking at us. Means 3 shots. And yeah, he is turning his tank, but he's not turning his turret the right way. So he's giving us pretty much more time to shoot him. A couple of more nice side shots. He does shoot us, and we actually get very lucky with that bounce. Usually when people shoot you in the gun mantle, you cannot really bounce that, because the gun mantle is kind of pathetic on this tank. But somehow we got lucky here, and he did bounce us here. And yeah, I know his reload time, and I know I can kill him before he's reloaded. And yeah, there we go. The guy is dead. T-84-85 was also somewhere up here. There we go. He gets spotted. Put a 1 shot into him, and I start falling back because I know I don't want to go against him. The guy is pushing up on me. He does miss his shot. I just go auto aim again because, as I said before, guys, auto aim is pretty good on... Not auto aim. Aim is pretty damn good on the move here. We killed T-84-85, and now it's only a Yak Panther and the T-23E3, and that's it. I get shot from the T-23 from the middle, and I realize he's somewhere down there. And at this point, I thought they were gonna attack me. That's why I pretty much took a position up the hill, because having a advantage of being on the hill does give you a better chance of surviving, because he needs to go up to get you. You know, you can spot him faster. You can use the hold downs as well. You have pretty good gun impression, and I was pretty much pre-aiming, hoping he was gonna go and come for me. But sadly, they of course are not gonna do that. The Yak Panther and T-23E3 are gonna do something special here, as you guys will see in a second. They go in at the same time in the cap, and that's some teamwork right there. And clap to you guys, because you actually deserve that one. They went in at the same time in the cap, and you usually do not expect stuff like this to happen in randoms. But there you go, they work together. And of course, as you guys will probably know, I'm not gonna get the time there. You will see some bullshit RNG here as well in a second. There you go, I'm gonna go over the hill here. I'm going over, but remember, there's that little fucking tree that is pretty much covering them. They're both like right here, but I'm not able to spot them because the tree is in the way, and the tree is working as a bush, so it's giving them camouflage. So I'm not able to spot them. I go in, and now they get spotted, but of course I miss my shot. I aim and shoot, and it's game over. It's game over. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it was bullshit that I didn't spot them. Well, it does make sense that I didn't spot them from the points up here because the tree was in the way. But it still does really suck because I had that game by the balls. And they just stole my balls. Like, they just stole my balls and stole my amazing, amazing game in this tank. So I was really, really sad about that, but can't really do too much about that. A good play, they went in at the same time. Good teamwork, you pretty much never see that in randoms, but they did that, and they won the game for their team. But yeah, let's jump over to the after battle reports. So here are the after battle reports. You can see I got Ace Tanker, High Caliber, Top Gun, and Tanker Sniper. 1,400 basic speed. The second guy with the best basic speed has 300. So yeah, it pretty much shows you how good my team was in this matchup. 57 shots fired, 50 hits, missed 7 shots, and bounced 5 of my shots. So didn't play too bad. I was very happy about my performance. Sadly, we did lose the game because the bush, the tree was not knocked down at the beginning of the game, so it pretty much gave them cover when I went in, so I could not decap. So yeah, pretty much cried after that game on my. It happened on the stream, so I cried pretty much on the stream. Also, this tank does not get any like premium like value, like you know the i6 get more money, or the like the Live or T24. This tank does not get that. It's like a normal tier 7 tank, but it has that golden thing to it, you know, if you look at it in the garage. But you cannot buy it. You don't get any special things for this from this tank. It's pretty much like a normal tier 7 tank. But yeah, I made 40k somehow. No idea how I did that. And yeah, my best ever game so far in this tank. Only had 20 games, but I already have my ace tanker, so I'm really happy about that. But yeah, if you cried as well watching the 2 replays, you can always leave a like, subscribe, and comment. But as usual, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.